Hey, this is Carl, and today we're going to unbox a licensed statue, and this one is from Queen Studios, so stay tuned. So as a thank you to the channel supporters and new supporters, I will be giving away these two statues. To know more, click the card above here or check out the description below. So like I said, we're going to unbox a statue from Queen Studios. This is actually my first statue from Queen Studios, and I'm quite excited for this one actually. This is an Iron Man statue, and this actually started their Iron Man armor line, which is I'm very excited of, since I think some of you know that I love Iron Man. This pre-order. So this is kind of a no-brainer pre-order for me. So yeah, I'm very excited to add some Iron Mans in my collection. Okay, let's start. The box is quite tall actually. Statue came with an art box. I think most licensed statues does have an art box, but except for XM, I don't think XM has one. Okay, so let's check out the art box. We have a more zoom photo of Iron Man here. Actually, we're unboxing an Ironman Mark 7, and we have a more zoom out photo of the statue. And we have the Queen Studios logo on both sides, and an Avengers logo on top. So I think this is part of an Avenger line, not an Iron Man line. Okay. So we are greeted with this, a manual on how to assemble, which is great. We'll check it out later. This fell out of the box. It's a certificate for owning the Iron Man Mark 7 quarter scale statue. Marvel Studios Iron Man. Yeah, it also have a sticker or stamp here from Disney and from Queen Studios. So the statue came in a white styro with Velcro straps. Much better than the one from Sideshow. Okay. So there's just one layer to this box. Okay, so let's start with the base. It's actually very heavy. Okay, we have the base here. I guess it's just like a pile of rocks. Oh, it's actually a road. So this is a destroyed road, some rocks, and some iron bar here. And what else? There's also something at the back. I don't know what these guys are. And let's check the sticker. So this is the Iron Man Mark 7. The edition size is 1,690 pieces, and I got number 817. So that's quite a big ES. Okay, pretty nice base. I love the paint job on it. It's not one color, it has a lot of variation, lots of highlights here. Yeah, pretty good base. So next we're going to get Iron Man, and he is here. Okay, wow, very nice paint job. It's actually not glossy, it's metallic red, but I would have preferred if it was a gloss red, but can't complain, still looks pretty good. It does have some weathering here below on his boots. Lots of details here on his chest, as well as here on his shoulder. Very nice sculpt, looks pretty clean. So both his legs does have a key and peg, and should go here. Easy peasy. Okay, moving on. Let's start with the smaller pieces here on top. Okay, we have a battle damage armor part. I think this will go to his leg. but I'm not sure. Let's check the manual. So that part is here. So this is part G. Oh, it goes to his arm. And where does part H go? Also to his arm. Okay, so both of this small stuff will go to his arm later, and assembly. Okay, here we go. They're actually the same, just angled. Moving on, let's take the arm. So we have the left arm here. Very nice paint and sculpt, very consistent. So let's try that here. And let's put one of these guys. Yeah. And let's get the other arm. This one. Arm is quite bent, hence this small part here does have a very small key, and I think it's very fragile, so be careful with that. So the keyhole is on the top of his hand, and yeah, so that's how it's assembled. There's also some electrical stuff here underneath his arm, which is a nice touch. I don't think it's visible, but still a nice have. Okay, very, very nice. So let's move on. Okay, so we have a switch out for his arm where the missile is showing. So I think it will go here. Next is we have more bullets for his weapons, I assume. I think this will go to his legs. Yeah, so it goes here on his right leg. It's actually quite easy to install. So next we have the chest plate. There's a little bit of weathering on top. It's not really battle damage. I think it's just shadow. We do have a flashlight here with the Queen Studios logo. So let's check that out later. It does come with this stuff. I think this will light up. Yeah, we need to figure out where it goes. I think it goes here. So this stuff will go there. But I don't think I have any magnets for that. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh no, these are his wings, and there's two of them actually. So this will go at the back of the statue. There's two keys here. So there's a key and peg at the back, and the wings will go there since Iron Man is in flight mode in this pose. We have one of these things again. So there are two key hole here for these two wings again. Okay, there you go. I think the keys aren't going all the way in, so you need to be careful with this. You might hit them, and it's quite thin and they might break easily. So we have the other part for his legs. This time it's the left side here. And finally, we have the helm. There you go. And we have completely assembled Ironman Mark 7. And this statue doesn't actually have any switch out, which is great. So you can definitely hide the box without problem since everything's here and nothing needs to be displayed on his side. Okay, to end the video, let's do some quick measurements. So the highest point of the statue is obviously Iron Man's head, and that is a little over 28 inches tall. And the widest part of Iron Man is, I think, the base here, and again the base here also, so that is around 13.5 inches. And as for the depth, I think the deepest part of the statue is Iron Man's elbow, so let's measure that, and it's about 14 inches deep. Okay, so I can definitely say this Iron Man is better than the custom one above. It has a lot of small details that the factory was able to execute pretty nicely. Like, it's very detailed, even though small parts are very detailed, and it still has depth to it. They don't look like they're glued to each other, especially the parts here on his back. There's definitely some very fine prints in there. And as for the paint, there's a few weathering all throughout his armor. Couldn't mention them all. I think it's similar to that of the Iron Studios Mark 55, as well as the custom one above. And this Iron Man also doesn't come in a gloss finish or a auto or car kind of paint finish, but it's a metallic red, which is still okay, still pretty nice. Not that shiny, but still pretty good. And I don't have batteries to showcase the light up features. However, I do have just one for the chest, so let's do that here. Okay, there you go. So the chest is lighting up, so you could just imagine those lights on his palms. Again, I think this statue kind of feels like it's a Hot Toy quarter scale figure, which is really nice. So the finish is definitely well done. And honestly speaking, I think this is the best Iron Man Mark 7 statue around. Definitely better than the XM1, because in my opinion, this one has a lot more details, plus the XM Mark 7 just has a very weird base that I don't understand. Like, there's no point on showing the base unless you have a custom base for that, then that would be pretty cool. But this one, I think the base here is pretty cool, very simple, nothing much to get your attention off from Iron Man. So that's it for me. Like and subscribe. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.